There you go, that's your surprise. So this is a press copy, this is a pre-release copy of Railway Empire, which comes out in January. Turn that down. So, I gave this game a quick go. It seems a lot like Railroad Tycoon, if you remember Railroad Tycoon. I have changed the title, I've changed the game, I've turned off the mature flag. I've done all that good stuff. So this game is not out yet. It's only out in January, but they gave me a press key and said I could stream it. The options. Game hints on, tooltip, subtitles. Normal or low? Interesting. Okay. The makers of Tropico. Interesting. Feels like a trucking empire. Don't you mean a train empire? Game title's not changed. I beg to differ. Let me see what Not Slammer thinks. Yep, Not Slammer agrees. It's changed. Did you miss the house burning? Yes. Campaign scenarios, free mode, sandbox mode. Should we go campaign? Chapter 1, Chapter 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. The Great Plains. First chapter takes you to the construction site of the Union Pacific Railroad, which was started in 1863. Tracks were built westward to establish the first transcontinental line. Whilst you are conquering the vastness of the Great Plains and the heights of the Rocky Mountains with your tracks, you will learn about the basics of Railway Empire. Thomas Clark Durant, the visionary in charge of Union Pacific, will assist you. Sounds fair enough. Let me get this wheel off my desk. And also go and microwave some food. In fact, let me just go and quickly put the food in the microwave. Right. Food's in the microwave. Get rid of the wheel. Chair, click on continue. Lol. There you go. Pause mode normal. Initial capital. Looks like it's locking in stuff because we're on campaign mode, I guess.
I did an evaluation of the contenders and I am the best choice.
Character selection. The industrialist receives 5% higher freight prices. That sounds quite nice.
Let's go. Time is money.
Time is money, friend. Ah. What else can we choose? Okay, looks like we can't choose any. What is your name and what is the name of your company? That mustache.
Meticulous planning, tables, figures, and hard facts.
Come on, guys. We need a name and we need company names.
The rest are just gold diggers who don't have a clue about how this business works.
Olivia? Do you mean... We're not going to be called Roger Smythe, I know that much.
Sometimes I think about giving everything up and dedicating my life to
Dodgy
poetry.
rail.
How about you?
Ah. Name is L.
Meticulous planning,
Squirrello.
figures, and
The
hard
name
facts.
is... Wait, what? I can't change the name. I cannot change the name of the company? Scumbag game. Wow.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began.
Nebraska, 1863. Omaha to Cheyenne.
The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished. To tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durand. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington.
Okay.
First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions.
Well, the graphics are not cartoony, they're pretty good. Hang on, I'm just going to go and get my microwave ding food. Blimey. Microwaved it for 3 minutes, and it's still, like, cold in the middle. WASD.
Now test the camera's zoom function.
Scroll wheel.
You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls.
Very good.
Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest.
Norfolk?
Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk.
It's Norfolk.
To do this, switch to building construction mode.
Building construction mode, okay. Small station, train station, large station. What have we got in Omaha? What's that then? That's small? How do you turn it around? Rotate building. Shift. Okay. That's a small.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay. Shift. How do we do this? We're on the top side? Move chat as well. Where do you want chat to go? How's that? Right, can we go here then? Let's go here.
Very good. Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode.
It's automatically like put the roads in. Track construction.
Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning.
Okay. End planning set track point. Straight line, right? Can you move the webcam at the top of the... Can you move the webcam on top of the guy's text? No, because I'll just be floating when he's not saying stuff, won't I? That'll be weird. Let's try the... Let's try that. How do I pay for this? Pay and build.
Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations.
Okay, let's get rid of that. New
Initially,
train.
your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Okay, set up rail line. Loading automatic, express goods only, freight only, manual. Okay, go from Omaha to Norfolk. So that's kind of visually showing me a two-way link. Then what? Copy rail line, leave, or save and exit. Changes made to railroad line. Omaha to Norfolk. Oh, okay. And then add a locomotive. Well, I guess we'll have the Philadelphia. 31 miles per hour. Tractive effort 59%. Personnel, rail cars, no idea. Dining car, refrigerator, caboose, mail car, freight revenue plus 20%.
Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
So he's taking a load of meat, is he?
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Okay. Supply tower. Build. Supply tower.
Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn.
What's that then?
Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that.
Of course we do. We're industrialists, right?
Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius.
Okay. So we don't need to build a freight station or anything. We'll just build a normal one. Okay, we'll turn it around. We're going that way. Let's go like that then.
Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
Build track. We're just going to have it coming straight into here. Hang on, can we have a separate line? How do we upgrade this thing? Expand station. Number of tracks after expansion 2. 60 grand. There you go. Construct a maintenance building. Okay. We can get in from here. Wait, what? Okay.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict.
Rep?
Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a side track between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals.
So he's talking about a parallel loop, and I've just...
First,
oh, man.
create a sidetrack.
1 second.
It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
I need to do that first. Okay, what does he want it? He wants it here. From here.
Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track.
Okay. Notice how that's, when I expanded that, it automatically expanded that building.
Building construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use.
Signal. Construct a stop signal or construct a direction signal. Click to change signal direction with shift. What do we want? Do we want a stop signal or...
Now make sure that the track can only be traveled in one direction. For this purpose, set the signal so that trains coming from the opposite direction cannot pass.
Hold down the shift and select the signal.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Now do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal in the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction. Very good. I'm sure that it wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
So basically we just created a passing loop. But don't I also need to build another train? I haven't defined a line here.
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
Should run from Omaha to Norfolk so the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn. I haven't got a train coming down here yet though, have I? I've not got anything to come into here. I don't get it. We've already got the train here. Assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk. Oh, via Omaha. Ah, I didn't read that properly. Right, so we go from here to here to here. Ooh. So they can be supplied with corn. Express goods, freight. So we set that to freight only, yeah? Or do we just leave it on automatic? I guess we leave it on automatic, I don't know. Take that, add a loco. Only one we can find.
The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn. Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm.
Right, okay, so this is quite different to normal
We're
ones.
still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least one maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary.
Okay.
Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building.
Construct a maintenance building. 80 grand. Automatically services locomotives before they continue.
Right. We've been lollygagging for long enough.
We've been
I need
what?
to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period. Do not disappoint me.
What does lollygagging mean? New signal at Omaha Station. Hang on, he's created a task list for me. Guys, I'm sorry to keep lollygagging. I need to go and check my food one sec. What was that other thing doing? Nice! Sorry about that. I had to get my food microwaved. My microwave was behaving really weird. Like, I microwaved it for 3 minutes. Went back, it was cold in the middle. Microwaved it for another 3 minutes. And it was only warm. I think somebody messed about with the power setting. I have no idea what lollygagging is. Mudge, I've never heard of it. Right. Just gonna pop the camera off while I eat some food. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. How do you get out of this camera? There we go. What was I meant to be doing? I don't know. Are there any people from England who've heard of the phrase lollygagging? Because I've not. Is it just an American saying? Because I've never heard a single person in my entire life in this country say lollygagging. Right, he's written a task list. Let's have a look. You use it a lot in the US. Okay. 1864. Connect Omaha and North Platte. Connect Omaha and Cheyenne. Cattle to Denver. Right, hang on. So how do we... What's all this then? Demand for imported cattle has been reduced as the maximum stock level has been reached. Production of beer has started. Beer? What the heck is this? I think we would probably call that faffing. If that's what lollygagging means. I've heard it said most other people just means dossing about wasting time. So yeah, faffing around. What is this? Ignore that. Beer, apparently. The city is better supplied with goods by rail the faster it grows. Select the city dialogue and learn more about the requirements. If they grow over 60%, the city can grow. Build a city station. Okay, city size 2. Fulfillment of demand 60%, so that's going to grow. Oh, right, okay. It has its own brewery. If we bring in grain, it'll make beer. It has passengers and mail waiting. Express goods. Oh, look at this. All the passengers that are available are going via coach and not by train. And the same with mail. So basically we need to put mail cars on and passenger cars on. How do we do that? I need to put passenger and stuff on between these two. Set up a rail. We've already got a railway line though, haven't we? Do you want to just put more trains on the line? New rail line, what's this? Wait, what if we set up a rail line between Omaha and Norfolk, but make it express goods only? Copy the rail line. Am I doing this right? I have no idea. Buy one of those. Train list. copied the rail line. How do we do another one? Clone the train. Copy train, locomotive Philadelphia. Should another train be used on the rail line? Okay, that somehow cloned it, I think. Waiting for track clearance. I'm going to have to do something with the track, aren't I? Well, I think an express train... Wait, that's not express. What the heck? That's an express train. There you go. Mail and passenger, that's better.
Happy anniversary.
Because they're freight goods and not express goods, aren't they? Hey, Barberstick, thank you for 35 months. Good evening, Paul and chat. Hope you're all doing great. Just grabbing some food. Production of leather has started. Demand for the imported goods meat has been reduced as a maximum stock level has been reached. Let's have a look at Omaha. Right, so it's now starting to send things via train. It has meat for export and leather for export. I guess we've got to find an industry for that, right? I don't know where you take leather. What's this? That's cattle, isn't it? Is that where they're getting the meat from? Yeah, cattle. But that must be coming in... All of his goods are going by coach. Flow of goods, cattle. Oh, this is cool. Production 19, demand 14. Amount stored 14. Weekly production 2.4. Why does that say minus 3.6? Consumption per week. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, you can put signals down. I had to put some on a passing loop. I'm going to have to double track that section, I think. What's on my plate? Hot pot. Like, we've got multiple trains running up here and they're all just getting massively held up. We can fix this. Demolish. Wait, what? I don't demolish all that. Why can't I just demolish a tiny bit of it? Okay, this is this seems to work differently to other train games. No, Doyle's going to be coming later when Mr. Squirrel gets back. Just demolish that. Object is in use. Okay, let's wait till that goes past. Right. Remove section of track. Set section of railway track with shift. Cannot place a demolition marker here. Okay, track. So if we run another one here, and then bring that in like that, then buy it, and then put a signal. Go the other way with a stop sign. Nope, it's other way. Oh wait, that's not right. I take it this is going to create clocks as well. Let's see how that works. That'll help a bit while I'm eating. No, the signal's not confusing. It's just, you don't seem to have quite as much control over the bits of section of track you did, Lee. Tips and tricks. Oh my god. Yeah, right. Come back to that. So he should go down the right on track now. I like the way he just instantly went to full speed. Wait, move camera. Whistle. Camera. Toggle camera position. Ooh, nice. Need to fix this next.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Teddy, thank you for the resume. Fawn, hope everyone's doing great. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Fawn. Applestown, not bad, mate. Thanks for 4 months streaming.
Happy anniversary.
7 months, Teddy. Hi, Squirrel. Oh, wow, this is a massive delay. What the heck? This is a huge delay. Wait, I wonder if you can... See, I can't build into that.
Welcome.
That's interesting.
House.
How do we do this then? George Robbo, thank you for subbing. Welcome, George. Can we give George a nutty welcome? Thank you for your support, George. Not sure how we fix this yet. See, what I think makes this more like Railroad Tycoon, I think on the other scenarios, you come up against the AI, and it's trying to deliver goods and services to cities like you. I think you can take out a small loan AM, yeah. If it's like Railroad Tycoon, it'll depend. The loan will depend on the value of the company. Uh-oh, that sounded like a broken train. That's the worst place to break down. Right. Hoping I don't have food on my face. Sort this out. See, they need to be able to come into here But then also cross over there. Can they do that? Why can't I touch this? Why can I not build on this track? Can I not? I are confused. Did you receive any Amazon parcels on Friday, Kelly? I can't be on. I did, but there were definitely things I ordered from Amazon, Kelly. It's impossible. I honestly can't remember, Kelly. I've got other stuff from Amazon. There's all kinds of things going on right now. Like, I've got an Amazon thing, but I don't know if it's from you. Is there any way to identify it? A Christmas card. I don't know. I don't know. Mrs. Squirrel deals with the mail. I'll have to ask her when she's here. Like, she deals with all the stuff that comes in. And then just, I end up with boxes next to me, but I don't know what's arrived yet. So, I'll have to ask her when she's in later. I don't know what to do. Like, with this, you can't... That's interesting. That's actually a section, a block. Can I delete that yet? See, I still can't delete that. Which is slightly frustrating. I want to delete that bit and then redo it. I have to wait till there are no trains here. Hyperborean Dreams, I don't know, mate. I played some GTA last night, but I've not tried the new heist yet. We should have Squirrel TV on the box. I would say not then. Unless there's other stuff in the house, then I would say not. Because that one's not from... That one's actually my Amazon Prime box. I'll have to ask when she gets in later. Come on, get out that section. How are you supposed to upgrade if you can't delete a section of track? Actually, let's put stop signals down. Because that will allow him to move down, won't it? I think. I don't know. See, they've got signals at the end there. But he's not moving from here for reasons I cannot fathom. How much is a sub, Candyman? Currently, if it's a new sub, currently $3.99 for your first month. I don't get it. I simply don't get it. And I don't get why he's sat there either. Change the signal direction. Trying to work out how this works, guys. See, why can't he move now? Yeah, I know the yellow arrow is showing the direction. So why is there a train sat here and he's sat here? That's the bit I'm not getting. There's a stop signal here from what I can make out. So he's now moving again. He's moving. So he's gone up to that block there. If I do that, he goes up to that block here. Yeah, so depending on the direction, it dictates which side of the line it puts it on. That's one thing I've noticed. So then if I was to put one down... I swear this guy's been sat here forever. Like, why can't he move? He's behind that block now, so why can't he move?